name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. VIP Sports Podcast, October 30th, 2015. Sitting here with my partner in crime, back at it, Mr. Skipper, a.k.a. Mr. Get It Done. What's up, Skip?
I just love October, my friend. It's a beautiful month. I just want to thank you right out of the gate for everything you did for me last weekend on my birthday. I know I've been away, but I'm back. I'm here, and it's Halloween weekend, and we're ready to go.
That's a fucking fact. Before we get into the show, we have a lot to talk about today. Like I said, we got some good shit coming up this weekend. A lot of stuff to talk about. You want to tell these people how they can get a hold of us real quick, Skip?
Absolutely. One thing you definitely want to do is get a hold of us. If you haven't gotten a hold of us yet, shame on you.
Oh, that's a fact.
Because we're fucking absolutely kicking ass and taking names and filling our pockets with lots of cash. Call us at 877-220-6540. Please subscribe on YouTube or iTunes. Put your comments in there when you listen to the podcast because we love reading those. Follow us on Twitter or Facebook. You can find us at VIP Sports LV, and if you want to direct message us there, go ahead and do that too.
I love it. And we actually had one of our disgruntled fans of a long, long time. Shout out to Cuba Vegas, man. I don't know what the fuck got up your ass, or all of a sudden you woke up in the morning one day and thought that I was fake and don't know Floyd Mayweather, and
wow.
his Twitter thing was fake, and
wow.
my contest was fake, and everything I've done is fake.
Cuba, you got to change that fucking kush, man.
Cuba, look at me, homie. I make millions of fucking dollars. For me to give 3 people $500 and one guy $2,500 isn't even a fucking ball of sweat off my fucking nuts. I went and met a client the other night that owed me $50,000 for my game. That's why I wasn't at work yesterday. Sorry. Yeah. I don't show up every day.
I understand.
Shout out to Joel from Arizona. That's all they're going to get from me out of that guy. I
understand.
Well, yeah, you know what he does for a living, right?
Yes, I do.
He's a gold miner.
Yes, he is.
And he not only does he own the equipment and the mine and everything else, but he also is the salesman of the gold.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
So I go.
So $50,000 to him is like a piece of, like a little ball of sweat off of his nuts as well.
It was nothing. When you deal with big guys,
yeah,
Skip,
we're dealing with big money over here, Cuba. We got no time to fucking lie and deceive fucking people.
Yeah, save your bullshit for somebody else.
Cuba, we love you, man.
You supported us from day one.
Yeah, what happened to you, dude? I mean, you went nuts. How long you know Floyd? Like 120 years? Or?
Doesn't even matter. I'm not even out there acting like I know him. The motherfucker put me on Twitter for 30 million people because he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I told him to, and that's that. Get the fuck over it.
And then one of our biggest fans fucking decides he's gonna fucking put us on tilt, put us on blast.
Yeah, about a fucking contest.
And here we are trying to fucking explain ourselves.
Not only that.
Why are we explaining ourselves?
I'm glad you asked, because we actually love our people.
Yeah, we do.
And we want people to care about us and want them to support it. But at the end of the day, learn what the fuck's going on. Watch very closely to what we do. If you follow us on Twitter, which I know you've done, buddy, you've watched us take down Caesars for over $2 million in the last 60 days. Save the bullshit for someone that's going to believe you, brother.
And by the way, do you even have an account with us?
He's never bought with us. He's just a fan online.
Are you betting our games? Are you making any money?
Nor did he know about the contest, because he would have called and put in the right answer, which was Lee Pappas. If you watched every podcast, which obviously you're too fucking high, we said do what? We're running a promotion. Watch our rerun on Esquire. Call us with a chance to win. Yeah. Put in my stockbroker's name, Lee Pappas.
Yeah, we know you're a poker player. You make a living off of fucking checking people's fucking bluffs. Yeah. But bluff these nuts.
Yeah, I got 2 things you can bluff. Anyway, we got your back. Save your front and faking shit for somebody else. We got millions of dollars. We do this shit for real. I bet $50,000 a game, Cuba. Come on now. To everybody else there that loves us, we love you too. Like I said, you got to get a little hate. I just don't know what happened to him. That's why I wanted to speak upon it.
It's a shame, because he's one of our
back to my billionaire story, because no one gives a fuck about that.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about it. That's why I said, what are we talking about?
I'm sorry for not showing up yesterday. The billionaire, I go to meet him or whatever, hang out. 50 shots of Crown Royal later.
Oh, boy.
I'm growling like a motherfucking, like a wild motherfucking werewolf.
You're growling more than the fucking tigers at the Mirage.
American Werewolf of London, pretty much. All right, I went from Jekyll to Hyde in a motherfucking 3. I mean, you think you do it? They ain't seen me fucking roll.
Well, I've seen it.
Okay, yeah. Well, Anyway, got his $50,000, blew that on the. Now here's the guy that just won this guy $500,000 over the last weekend. Okay, a guy that knows I'm focused, money management. I've preached money management to this guy just like I do to my clients.
Of course.
My entire life. So what he witnesses is in 2 hours was not only the worst money management anyone's ever seen, but here's the best sports bettor in the world. I lose all $50,000 that he paid me right in front of him on the fucking crab table.
Oh, Lord. I'm
Drunk as a motherfucker, playing 1,000 on the come out, 3,000-4,000 behind, betting every number. Here's what I did wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, you never, ever bet the field. It's almost like betting.
Oh, that's the worst.
Wouldn't you agree? It's like a parlay. It's for suckers.
Well, you do it when you're desperate and you've lost a little bit.
And it's not a 50-50 because there's certain numbers you have to hit. It's more like a 30-70.
Yeah, when you look at the board, they make it look like it's a 50-50 bet,
Right.
the field on the craps table. But,
Right.
Yeah, and you do it when you're desperate, when you're down, when the dice haven't been rolling your way, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm going to bet the field and get some of my money back. Then you really get fucked.
Blew fucking 4 hands at 5 dimes on the fucking field like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Blew his $50,000. What do you think I did next?
I don't even want to know.
I went to the com check, yeah. Started real small, got another $20,000. Anyway, $80,000 later, Kelly's driving the Rolls Royce home. I'm throwing up out the motherfucking window.
Oh, God.
Money talks, I had a whole lot to say on the crab table. Mandalay Bay, fuck you. You know what I mean? You caught me slipping, you caught me drunk, and it's a perfect example of no matter what you're doing in Las Vegas, if you're gambling and you don't have money management and you're playing sloppy, you're going to get it right up the motherfucking ass.
Well, we got a little bit back from him yesterday. On
No. I'm just talking about period. I'm composed in the sports book. I took him for fucking $100,000, but then got real sloppy and did that. I don't never do that.
Take it out of the sports book, walk across the casino, and blow it on the fucking crap table.
But you know what? I've been home with my family every day of the week. I've been saving my money for a guy like me to go out and blow $100,000 in a
Hey,
night.
you're allowed to do that once or twice a month.
And that's it. So, I do what I fucking do.
Hey, you got to stay sane, right?
But anyway, that's why I missed yesterday. And I'm glad you're back. Like I said, we're human beings just like everybody else. But one of us is always going to get the podcast done no matter what. Don't you agree? We love our fucking people, man.
You get at least 50% of us every time.
That's a fucking fact. Let's get into the show, Skipper. World Series. As you know, the Royals go up 2-0 against the Mets, a fucking red-hot Mets. Kansas City beat the shit out of them. Their bats are hot. The Mets' bats are cold. What do you think's going on in there, Skip?
I think Kansas City's experience is showing. The Mets are under a lot of pressure after Game 1 going 14 innings. Anybody could have won that game. When that game went to Kansas City, wow, that was a huge, huge, huge momentum. They won the game in the bottom of the 14th. Next night, they come out and blow them out 7-1.
Oh, beat the shit out of them. I mean, they won Game 1. KC hammers them in New York in Game 2. How do you see this series going? I got 2 words, or 3 words. Mets are fucked.
I got to tell you, Kansas City's outscored them 12-5 in the 2 games in Kansas City.
Right.
Tonight you got Ventura on the mound up in New York. It's going to be 50 degrees. It's going to get colder as the game goes on.
I don't trust him.
Ventura's a fucking head case. He can self-destruct at any time. He's a young
like
kid.
This.
He's a young kid, and he's a hothead. He's going up against Goldilocks, Syndergaard for the Mets.
That's a fucking fact.
I just don't see a whole lot of value in the Mets myself. Laying 145 with a team whose offense is going backwards against a team whose offense is going forward. Kansas City's experience is showing. They were in the World Series last year. They lost that tough Game 7 to the Giants.
They were just there, like you said. They were just at the big show last year, fellas.
Kansas City's got the experience. They seem to be gelling at the right time.
That's a fact.
The team just seems like they're coming together. They love each other. They're hugging. They're high-fiving.
They're fucking playing ball like a fucking team. That's what the fuck they're doing.
They just look like a team that's going to win the World Series. And,
That's a
fact. The Mets got their back up against the wall. Me personally, I'm not laying 145 on a fucking team that has got their back up against the wall.
Or that's due to win. What have we said a million fucking times? You don't ever bet a team that's due to fucking win.
Just don't see a whole lot of value in that game.
There is no value in the game. Like I said, play basketball or football when you get a chance
with
to.
a boatload of NBA games on the board tonight. The lines are very, very soft in basketball in the beginning of the season. We got hockey going on right now. We got, 4 college football games tonight. There's no reason to bet that baseball game
That's
tonight.
a fucking fact. I love your attitude. Anyway, let's move into entertainment news. Daniel Tosh, to America out there, he's the comedian Tosh 5.0.
Right.
Tosho. He plays out, you've seen him out here at all the casinos.
Yeah.
Guy makes a lot of fucking money. People like him. He's funny.
Seems to be a good dude. Yeah.
He's a real good fucking dude. I'm actually going to bring him in here one time. He's out here in Las Vegas all the time. I mean, these fucking hotels pay this guy millions and millions of fucking dollars. So he's going to need to play with Steve Stevens.
He does a lot of show comedy out here.
He does, but he did something that I really fucking like. Anyway, he bet $25,000 last night on the Patriots' first half.
Okay.
Here he is, a normal comedian out there firing. like a motherfucking, Uzi around this motherfucker.
Hey,
Because listen,
he must be listening to the podcast.
listen, Wayne Newton, Siegfried and Roy, guys with millions of dollars, Lance Burton, all these, David Copperfield, these motherfuckers ain't never betting fucking 50,000 a game.
Yeah.
These guys got millions of dollars. Shout out to Tosh for grabbing his nuts, betting 25,000 a game like his boy Steve Stevens.
Way to go, Danny.
But anyway, the reason why that he bet it, by the way, Patriots were -3 first half. He won.
Congratulations.
Tosh with a first pick. One thing about us, Skip, as long as you're making money and you're winning, we're going to congratulate you. We've never been a fucking hater. It's like we tell our clients, if you're winning on your own before you got with us, we're not going to talk shit to you. All we're going to do is add to your arsenal.
That's it.
But 9 out of 10 people are losing on their own and been buried from other companies, and they take offense. Just because somebody buried you doesn't mean we're going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'd venture to say he's not an everyday bettor. I mean,
He's not an everyday bettor. Here's the deal. He bet against his beloved Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
He's a Dolphin fan. Yeah, so he bet first half Patriots to help one of his friends recover and pay his medical bills for brain cancer.
wow. Yeah, well, there's a good dude for you.
Well, that's a real good dude, but here's the deal. Brain cancer surgery is a lot more than 25,000,
Lot
Tosh.
more- lot more than 50
Tosh,
grand.
it's going to be a few 100,000. 877-220-6540. I'll show you how to win 5 games in a row at $50,000, Tosh. We'll change you to fucking Tosh 80.0.
Hey, listen, there's nothing funny about brain cancer. What you did was a fucking an honorable thing for your friend.
Yes, it was.
What we're trying to say here is, listen, man, if you want another couple $100,000 to help your friends,
If you're going to fire 25,000, you're not going to stop gambling. This is
No.
a motherfucker that likes to bet.
Yeah, now-
you just released that. You're a closet better, Tosh. That's all you.
Now listen, because you won that bet and you're feeling kind of froggy, you did it on your own.
You got lucky.
You bet against your favorite team. You knew they were going to get their ass whooped on the road up in New England last night.
You got lucky.
And congratulations on that.
Good
However, if you want to pay more of your friends' bills, or you want to buy yourself a new car, or you want to go on another vacation, we know you got plenty of money, brother. But because you won that bet, you best believe you're going to go out there and try to bet again.
Steve Stevens is 15 minutes away from the hotel that you fucking do your gig in every fucking night. You paying attention now? You following what me and Skip are saying? You did that for fun because you got millions and you can fuck off 25,000? Let us show you how to flip that 25 into 400,000 like a world-class gymnast.
Yeah, because you got to taste the blood in your mouth.
Holler at me.
You got to taste the winning.
That's a
and
fact.
And Lord knows you're going to go out there and bet again because you won. You got that taste now. And you know you're coming back.
What's the odds of him never betting again?
0.
We were born at night, not last night. Tosh, give us a call. Love what you're doing. Love the cause. Let's fucking pay all his bills, $500,000. Let's pay some of the entourage. I know you got about 40, 50 people on your staff. Send them to Hawaii. A guy like me and Skip, you call Steve Stevens, you put $100,000 a week on the line, we'll make you $500,000 a fucking week, plain and simple.
Let us show you how to do this the right way now. Congratulations on the win. Let's go make some real money.
That's a fucking fact. Let's move on to NFL, recap a few things. Skipper, you want to take it away?
NFL, you want to talk about what's going? Well, last night, I mean, we know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, while we're talking about the
No,
Patriots,
yeah.
they were -7 favorite.
New England in an absolute fucking blowout yesterday, 36-7.
Now, I do got to I got to look at a little redemption.
Is anybody going to beat this fucking team?
Well, I told my fans, and I've said it the last couple shows, that ever since they didn't cover that game, we didn't play them for 2 games.
Right.
They didn't cover
Against the Colts.
one of the games,
Yeah.
and then the next game it was a nail biter. They
Right.
came back with a fucking pick for 6 or whatever at the end, or fumble, and ended up covering the spread.
took a
Remember,
little- we took a
we
little
watched
break.
the tail end
Yeah.
of it in Caesars. I'm going to say that deep down we had a play on the Patriots yesterday, and like you said, it was an absolute fucking blowout winner. But I want to take back the statement I said. There is a chance that I do bet the Patriots again this year. And if you do want to know if I'm betting it or not, VIPSportsLasVegas.com.
What you're saying is you liked the Patriots yesterday. We didn't want to release it
That's a fact.
because of what you had said prior. We wanted to give them a week or two to see what they were going to do after not covering. And sure enough, these motherfuckers came right back and fucking 4-touchdown blowout, just like they always do.
That's a fucking
I don't
fact.
see anybody beating these motherfuckers.
I don't either.
I think this motherfucker Brady is possessed.
Gronkowski, he can't get any fucking love. That's the biggest and most strongest gangster white boy I've ever met in my motherfucking life.
he's a
manhandling motherfuckers out here.
He's a big dude.
You guys are too little.
He's throwing them defenders around like they're fucking ragdolls.
And running fucking touchdowns left and fucking right. Gronkowski, you're a fucking boss.
Straight up fucking beast.
You stay healthy. They fucking win the Super Bowl with ease this year without any shadow of fucking doubt.
It's looking that way. Who's going to compete with them? Green Bay? I mean, come on.
No, they're too small and they're not as strong.
They're possessed, man. This fucking Deflategate bullshit sent them in a whole nother fucking level.
This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. If
you don't piss these motherfuckers off,
I was just
man.
going to say, they're real similar to Floyd Mayweather. If you want any chance of these guys losing, you better not get them fucking mad.
Yeah.
You better better shut the fuck up, because all you did was inflame a hemorrhoid last year when you started fucking with his deflate balls. You know what I mean? Because he's bouncing his balls off Giselle's chin left and right. His balls are pumped up. He's got millions of dollars. He doesn't give a dog fuck.
There's plenty of air in those fucking balls.
Yeah, his balls are bouncing left and right off Giselle's chin.
Oh, God, no.
Anyway, like I said, let's do a little NFL preview coming up this week. You got Bengals and Steelers. It's actually a fucking huge week. A fucking huge week in NFL.
There's definitely some marquee matchups this week.
I'm talking about bigger than Caitlyn Jenner's fucking new pussy lips.
Well,
Yeah. When they tuck your balls, bro, they said you got lips of a butterfly. So I know that bitch is flying away. You know what I mean? Went from world class to fucking no ass.
the best game of the week, obviously, is going to be Sunday night. Green Bay heading into Denver. I mean, you got two 6-0 teams here.
I can tell you right now, I see Denver getting exposed. Denver's a fucking fraud to start with. I know you.
Let's not give too much away.
I'm just telling you, I shouldn't be saying anything about that because they've got wins, but they haven't covered the fucking spread. Peyton Manning is not the second half player he once was. He's not the first half player he once was. His team looks like shit. I want to give a shout out to the Colts for trading him when no one else in the world would have ever traded that motherfucker for Andrew Luck. But
bottom line is they're still 6-0.
They're 6-0. Like I said, they're undefeated.
The defense has kept them in games, and the defense has made it so that they're in a position to win every game. They're 6-0.
And they're going to get exposed.
They've covered 4 out of those 6.
They're going to get exposed.
Okay.
Look for a team like Green Bay to expose you.
They're hard to beat at home.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. And like I said, I'm not telling you I'm putting money on that game. I'm just saying, like...
Green Bay 6-0, 5-1 against the spread.
That's a fact. Green Bay, solid fucking team, Skip.
The line on this game, folks, Green Bay is minus 2.5. So what they're saying is, do you think Green Bay will win this game by a field goal or more?
Call VIP Sports Las Vegas. I'll tell you who's going to win that game, by how much, and bottom line, get the job done.
Total seems awful low to me. 45 on that total, Steve. I mean,
you think the syndicate and those guys on scores and odds are going to side that one?
Yeah, they're going to probably try to middle it.
Guys, here... Oh my God, dude, when I saw that fucking video, dude, what the fuck are these guys doing in our industry, man?
Fuck these guys, man.
Here's what I want you to do, guys. The line is -1. I want you to bet this team at -1.
And then when it goes to 2.5, bet the other team plus 2.5.
Yeah, and if all you make is $100.
Yeah, you got yourself a 1-point middle. You might make $100. You're risking $10 to make $100.
Here's you could get the middle of my nuts, which is my 7.5-inch cock right on your fucking chin.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, moving on, ladies
Let's
and
not get off track, Steve.
No, we don't want to get off track, but what the fuck is our industry turned into, dude? When you got women sending pictures of their tits through social media, trying to get somebody to call. Yeah. When you're sending out fucking text messages that no one's fucking looking at.
Our clients and our fans say they've never been stalked more in their life.
Yeah, it's like you go to VIP Sports Podcast and you get stalked more than anybody in the fucking world.
Yeah,
because
we're getting fans calling in here and clients calling in here saying, man. Skip, Steve, is there any way you could stop these fucking trollers from trying to
know what?
I mean, fuck
Let's be honest with each other. If our real clients were on social media, would we be doing a podcast right now? Yes or no? Not no, but fuck no.
We do these podcasts to entertain the troops.
That's a fact.
To let you people know that we're still here, keep in tune with you. And we do get some new business off of this from people that call in that have never bet sports before, or they're betting currently and they're not having success.
But 9 out of 10 of them are college students.
Yeah.
Guys that are calling me, Steve, you're the coolest motherfucker in the world. Skipper, I love your podcast. Or they want to say, hey, Steve, your girlfriend, prostitute, she sucks cock. You get a heckler. Skip, what's your belt size?
Yeah.
Your tickets are fake. You don't know Floyd. I mean, you know how fucking stupid you sound, dude? Get the fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
Am I on my podcast talking about I know people? I know almost every celebrity in the motherfucking world. All you got to do is run up on them and ask them.
That's it.
But that doesn't make me money. They know me. They're on my dick because I have a fucking talent of winning more games against the spread than anybody in the world.
Yeah,
Let's just finish up this NFL recap, would we?
Yeah, and obviously we don't have to prove anything to anyone. I mean, do a little more research before you just sit there stoned out of your mind typing on your computer.
I'm making millions of dollars. You're sitting at home. It sounds to me like your trigger fingers have turned into Twitter fingers.
Unbelievable. You should have heard the fucking argument I had with the fucking book manager. At the
end. Twitter fingers that turned into it's trigger fingers that turned into Twitter fingers, just like Drake said. Motherfuckers are straight studio wankster fucking gangsters.
Back to the NFL, Seattle at Dallas.
Absolute marquee matchup, Seattle and Dallas.
Somebody's season might end in this game.
Yeah,
Seattle 3-4 going on the road to Dallas, who's 2-4. We all know Dallas.
Seattle. Dallas beats you. You just fucking slowly just end the season, lose every game, and try to get you some players next year because you should be fucking embarrassed.
Seattle's 1-3 on the road this year.
And they're a fraud.
Okay. Yeah, they're a fraud. And we said they were a fraud a couple weeks ago.
Did you? Well, yeah, we've said that several different times. What about Indy at Carolina? -7 Monday night. They finally give Carolina a motherfucking favorite line. minus fucking 7.
They've obviously been listening to us. We said the Carolina lines have been a little undervalued.
That is a fucking fact. So what do they do?
Now all of a sudden they're laying 7 on Monday night.
They lay 7, they win by 5.
Let's not give too much information.
Well, hey, listen, buddy, like I said, man, if these guys want to bet off what I'm saying on the podcast and they don't want to call them, shame on them, dude.
True that.
We're running promotions where you can get involved with us for $250.
Yeah.
You can actually spend $250 with one of our 35 fucking salesmen and
actually
have a chance of talking to the skipper or even Steve Stevens in real life.
Give us a call, invest $250, and you'll actually know what we're doing.
Because I tell you what, if you call me and tell me how big your dick is and that you're a whale, but you don't have $250, don't call my fucking phone no more. You're what we call full of shit.
Instead of sitting there and guessing what you think we're going to do, or waiting until we post the tickets and say, motherfucker, I should have had TCU also.
No, wait till they post a ticket.
Fuck, I should have had the fucking Rams.
Then go to our social media and say, I had the same side.
Yeah, I had that
go
too.
to 702, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, and for all you wanksters out there taking our tickets that we post up and putting them on your sites, man, you guys are funny as fuck.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
But shit, enough of that. Enough of that. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'd like to say, speaking about the military troops, I don't know if you know, Arizona State is paying tribute to Pat Tillman. I know you remember Pat Tillman, Arizona, played in the NFL, chose to go report back to the military while he was actually playing in the NFL, and went back to report and actually died in the line of duty.
Yes, hey, listen, shout out to the military, man. My grandfather was a Marine. My father was a Marine. My brother was in the Army for 8 years.
Well, Pat Tillman was a superstar.
Yeah.
He was all about his country.
Shout out to the military, brother.
I want to give a shout out to every man, and look at me, I want to shout out to every man and woman that protect our country, serve in our country, and do whatever it takes to do it. You guys are fucking superstars. And it's rough what happens to you guys. I've never, ever agreed with what happens to you guys when you come home. They ship you off, take you away from your wife. Your house goes into foreclosure. You come out a year later, your house is gone, and your wife is fucking somebody else. You lose a limb. You come out, and the government doesn't do a motherfucking thing for you. I guess maybe I shouldn't have brought that up.
You always have our support.
But like I said, I appreciate you guys willing to go support our country because you know that the government doesn't give you a fucking thing for it. So you guys that are out there, supporting our country and go to war for us, you're true human beings that are just supporting America and want to see a better life for your kids and for my kids. And for that, I'll support you to the day I die, and I love it.
And we got a lot of fans in the military. How about that dude we met at when we went to
straight a helicopter pilot.
When we went to Champs weigh-in.
Helicopter pilot.
For the Pacquiao
said
fight.
They fucking love us out there, but like I said, they don't get a chance to follow us too much because they only get certain stations when they're stationed in certain countries out there.
Yeah, he wanted to take us up in his fucking military chopper that he transports those Marines in.
Shout out to Pat Tillman. Not only did you give your life for your country, but you were a superstar NFL player as well. You chose to go back and report, like I said, so Arizona State's paying tribute by wearing a throwback 1996 Rose Bowl fucking jersey.
Good for them, man.
Yeah, they deserve it. And like I said, and special thanks to all of our country's military men and women. We love you. Plain and fucking simple. But like I said,
keep protecting this country, man, and kill that motherfucking enemy, man, because guys like me and Steve, we fucking love what we do, and we can only do it because of you motherfuckers.
That's a fucking fact. Like I said, if we had terrorists fucking flying into Vegas, blowing up our casinos, I wouldn't be able to terrorize them and take them down.
That's right.
Because the only terrorizing that should be is me taking down fucking the Las Vegas Strip and terrorizing every motherfucking bookie in Las Vegas. I think people are catching on, Skip. You see how we're having to piece up our bets now?
Yeah,
we can't just get them in online no more. They've maxed me out. It's not a secret. Steve Stevens got maxed out by Cantor to $30,000 a game. So you ask me why I'm calling you? Because they maxed me out at $30,000. I have runners that hit the streets, get in about another 50, and after that, there's really nothing else we can do.
Yesterday we took down the MGM.
Mandalay Bay, Mirage, Excalibur, all in one day.
The MGM properties is what I was trying to say. Because they had the best line on the TCU game in town, and we had our runners all over town betting tickets.
I only put
at the MGM Mirage properties.
I only put $25,000 worth up, man. I'm tired of putting everything up there because when I put everything up there, they say you're full of shit. Then they say, "Why put up the ticket? Show us the money." I show them the money. They say I'm a cocky, arrogant piece of shit. So I just want people to know that I'm the best in the world. Call my company, we'll make money. Like I said, special thanks to, like I said, military man. Moving on, Oregon. 61-55 over Arizona State in a triple overtime, or should I say OG fucking shootout.
Fuck, I thought that was a basketball score when I saw it coming.
That's exactly what the fuck I said. 61-55.
Fuck.
Now that's about what they score in basketball, to be honest fucking with you.
Arizona, you should be ashamed of yourself. Fucking Oregon is fucking terrible. How can you give up 61 points on your own goddamn field?
I thought it was pretty embarrassing, you know what I mean? Moving on, can't help but read in the paper. I don't like reading shit like this, but sports gambling story, a massive illegal sports betting ring bust. Story compares sports betting to the crack epidemic in the 80s and 90s.
Get the fuck out of here.
Comparing it to the crack
How is sports betting
epidemic.
like a crack epidemic?
Was the crack epidemic ever legal anywhere? I mean, was anyone ever able to
No.
smoke crack and
Yeah,
buy
exactly.
crack legal anywhere?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck out of here. That's a horrible comparison.
Yeah, it's apples and oranges, man.
Yeah, whoever's trying to fucking shut that down, they had a beef with it to start with. But I can weigh in on this a little bit. I mean, this story is a great example why sports gambling should be legalized across the fucking country. Here's what it was, Skip. I don't think the government cares so much when the average Joe gets on the computer and gets in an account offshore. That's in between the client and offshore. You understand that?
Yeah.
What they have a problem is when the middleman that goes out to Costa Rica, like the owner of a Bovada or the owner of a bookmaker or an owner of a uwager.com, it's when they get cocky and confident, they open up their company overseas, then they move back to the U.S. They get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people as a middleman here in the U.S. running around the United States booking.
Yeah, at least.
I'm just giving you an example.
Right.
They get all their people here in the United States to deal with the locals, and then they get them to go to the website, which is then transferred offshore.
Right.
That's middlemen, and that's why you're going to jail, and that's why the government's never going to like you for doing that, and that's why
Well, there's a real simple way to fucking stop this.
go to fucking Costa Rica and do it the right way until we make sports betting legal across the country.
Yeah, or just legalize the fucking shit and take your tax, whatever the fuck you got to do.
It's right, yeah.
And everything is fucking transparent.
This is the reason why you and I do a podcast. This is the reason why we go hard on FanDuel. This is the reason why we go hard on DraftKings. You got to help the legalization movement of gambling. The quicker we make gambling legal in every city and every fucking state, this goes away. Comparing it to the crack epidemic. Get the fuck out of here. Crack epidemic wasn't $1 trillion industry either. Only so many people were smoking crack.
Yeah,
Skip.
it doesn't even compare.
No, it was a hood drug anyway. The people up in the top of the Beverly Hills ain't smoking crack. They're snorting cocaine.
Yeah, they're fucking hitting Peruvian flakes.
Smoking cocaine in glass pipes, thousands of dollars worth, not a 20 sack of fucking rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
That was a government-made drug that was designed to go in the hood and basically overtake black people, shut them down, and go against each other and ruin the fucking hood. Didn't like that shit at all. That was a government drug, just like fucking AIDS.
That's what they're saying.
They try to fucking come up with certain things here and there and take it the fuck down. But
Do you see the lights just flicker?
yeah, like I said, it's a
That's
fucking big day.
That's a sign right there.
It's a big fucking day today, Skip. Like I said, I got a winner so motherfucking big the lights are flickering around this motherfucker. You understand that? I'm taking all the... It sounds like I'm collecting so much money from the strip, the fucking energy level's going low. Pay your bills, motherfucker. Steve Stevens taking you for that much money? Caesar's Palace Corporation, $2 million. We love you.
We're sending fucking jolts into the electrical lines.
That's a
over here.
fucking fact. We got a game today stronger than a lightning bolt. I'm talking about a game bigger than Khloe Kardashian's camel toe. Bigger than Kim Kardashian's sucking black cock fetish. You know how big that is.
We got a game so fucking strong it makes the lights fucking flicker.
I'm talking about a
up
game.
In the air.
We're going to get the lights dimmed. You know what I want? I need a moment of silence. I win another 3 games. Don't you think I'm due for a motherfucking moment of silence on the strip? They need to dim the lights for Steve Stevens hitting 80%. Don't you think?
I think they should, definitely dim the lights.
Fucking
Tomorrow night, Halloween.
Halloween.
You know what?
Hey.
Up in here, people, it's going to be all fucking treats this weekend and no tricks.
Fucking tricks. Wait,
no
listen,
tricks.
Ain't no tricking around here.
You're playing tricks on your fucking bookie.
That's a fucking fact.
The only goddamn tricks being played in here.
Your bookie's going to have his mind playing tricks on him.
Come and get your candy, people. 877-220-6540. Come and get your candy, because there ain't no tricks here.
There's no motherfucking tricks. There's no motherfucking treats except for your bookie paying you. Like I said, all we want to do is take care of you. We're pimping the bookie. We're pimping the fucking everybody around. And at the end of the day, guys, all we want to do is get you paid.
And the only one getting scared is your fucking book.
That's a fucking fact. Let's go get fucking paid. Moving on to college preview. You got number 9 Notre Dame at number 21 Temple. Temple's been showing out some good games lately, covering the spread, pounding people.
Represent Temple, South Philly in the house.
That's a fucking fact. You got the Irish at minus 10.5 with a 49.5 line, huh?
Yeah, it's at least 10.5. I saw a couple 11.5 today.
I can tell you right now that line is wrong. Call VIP Sports Las Vegas. I definitely will have a play on that game.
Woo!
Number 3 Clemson at NC State. Miami at number 22 Duke.
Why is the Clemson line only 10? Clemson fucking is. Listen, now here's another situation, people, where you got the number 3 ranked team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, right? Absolutely fucking annihilating their opponent last week. What was it, 59-0?
Destroyed.
So if you're looking,
toppled, opened up a can of whoop ass.
So if your mind is real shallow and all you can remember,
vaporized.
All you can remember is that vaporization last week of their opponent. All of a sudden, they're only laying 10 this week to a non-ranked NC State.
Guys, like I said, are your assholes...
Careful, be careful.
Are you guys tired of your asshole bleeding? Tired of having to sneak into your wife's fucking cabinet and getting a tampon to stop the bleeding in your ass? Tired of using Preparation H because the bookie's fucking killing you? Go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. If your asshole's inflamed, we got the antibiotic, motherfucker. Does your bank account have the flu? Is money tight things to rough? Your girl doesn't want to sell her muff? VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll get the fucking job done. Fair enough. What else you want me to say, Skip?
Let's talk about Miami at Duke.
Oh, dude. Let's talk about that. Minus 11? You got Duke minus 11.
They're ranked 22nd in the country. Duke.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is the deal with that?
Well, would you ever think that you would see the fucking day where a Duke would be ranked 22nd and laying 11 points to Miami, Florida Hurricanes in football?
In football, no. Basketball, all day long. Football, not no, but fuck no, not never.
Football? We're talking about football? Football? We're talking about football?
It's practice, man. We talking about practice. Fuck you doing to my ears,
all the
Kenny?
fucking cracking in my ears?
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, we got the sound guy trying to fucking kill us. Okay, we'll wrap it up.
So we got number 22 Duke favored by 11 over the Miami Hurricanes. Nobody ever thought they'd see that day.
That is fucking amazing. With all that talent, why wouldn't Miami pay $15 million a year to get a guy like Chip Kelly to come there?
Well, he certainly isn't fucking doing anything in Philly for the Eagles.
That's a fucking fact.
He might as well. Yeah, he should start looking for a college job again because he's about to get run up out of Philly.
Jesus fuck.
And the longer you keep Sam fucking Bradford in there, the faster you're going back to the college ranks.
That's a fucking fact.
Because you suck and Sam Bradford sucks. And the people in Philly, my brothers out there on the East Coast, they're not liking what's going on.
They're not. And at the end of the day, guys, the VIP Sports Podcast is just to tell you what's hot, what's not, who's winning, who's losing, give you a little prediction what me and Skipper think about football. But at the end of the day, we practice what we preach, money management and discipline. The whole idea of this podcast is take an average Joe that never gambled before and show you the formula for success, which is money management and discipline.
Unless you're near a crap table.
Every motherfucking person that we talk to on a daily basis, never money management. They never discipline themselves.
Right.
They're always playing multiple games. I just talked to a college kid that, even though he's small, he's betting $300 a game. He's betting 5 games a day.
Oh, shame
That's
on you.
what bookies do to kill you, youngster.
That's
they
why
allow
your
you to bet a certain amount. They max you out at 300, and your bookie will let you play 10 games a day because you don't have a chance at fucking winning, okay?
Yep.
So money management and discipline is the key to fucking success. That's all we want to do. We want to show you how to do it. Bottom fucking line. We want to help the legalization of gambling. We want to make gambling legal across the country. And more importantly, we want to show you how to hit 73.4% consistently all year long. There's more money to be made in sports betting than any other investment in the fucking world. Skipper, tell these people what you want to say, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. We got to go get on the phone.
Here's what I want to say. Congratulations to the winners of the contest.
Shout out to K Crony. Shout out to K Crony's in the motherfucking house.
K Crony got 500.
Hey, K Crony, that video that you sent, even though no one's going to believe you, that was it touched my heart, brother. Like I said, that's why we give things out. People like you that really appreciate it. When you were on the phone, you almost dropped a tear. And I didn't know that you were going to go or having hard times, man. I had no idea this kid was going through hard times. Sounds like it was completely computerized, generated. We put everybody in the computer, randomly picked out 3 numbers. John DeRosa, shout out to the $2,500 winner.
Congratulations,
John DeRosa.
John. Congratulations.
Another solid listener that's been there from day fucking one. And then the other winner was Jacob Fowler, who said, Steve.
He said, keep the 500.
He said, I do not want your 500. I want you to keep it. Jacob Fowler, I want to look in the camera. You're one of the realest motherfuckers I've ever met. You've been following us from day one. You've been there since the pilot. You've loved everything we've done. You've seen our money management. You know that we make millions of dollars and you support us. You told us, I won the $500, keep it. Just keep being real on your podcast. Keep talking shit. Keep the haters off you. But more importantly, keep making more money and winning more games than anybody in the fucking world. Right. You're a winner, Steve. And you're a winner too, Jacob Fowler.
Shout out
Congratulations.
Congratulations to the guys that won the contest. Shout out to those guys in Ohio that wanted a shout out.
And more importantly, NBA. We're kicking fucking ass and taking names in NBA, ladies and gentlemen. It just got up and going. So there's more money to be made in the month of November and the month of December than any other month in the world. So if you get a call from Skip and he asks you to spend $100,000, there's a reason why.
Absolutely.
There's a lot more money to be made because there's everyday money, Skip. You want to tell him?
Listen, it doesn't get any better than this. If you need a little extra money for the holidays coming up, if you want to Get yourself a little extra bankroll for something you've been thinking about doing. Maybe take the family away for Thanksgiving and go visit some family across the country. You don't have the money to do it. Give us a call. We'll make sure you get the fucking money to do it. The holidays are right around the corner. If you could use a couple extra $1,000 a week, 877-220-6540. Go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We got football 5-6 days a week. We got NBA going on right now. The lines are very soft in the beginning of the season. The college basketball season starts in 2.5 weeks. We got hockey going every fucking night. It's World Series Game 3 tonight. What in the fuck are you waiting for?
Like I said, he hit it right on the head, ladies and gentlemen. In this time of the year, I don't care if you need your house painted. I don't know if your car broke down. You want to buy that new fucking S550 for your wife for Christmas, or you just flat out want some more money. Because right now, there's no money to be made in the stock market. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. Call VIP Sports Las Vegas. There comes a time where you deserve to shine, where something good needs to happen to you, where you deserve to make an extra $4,000 or $5,000 a week. That time is now. VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. Big Skipper Steve Stevens. We love you. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. It's Friday night. You ain't got shit else to do. Call VIP Sports. We'll see you soon. We love you. Get out of here.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve Stevens. I make G's when I'm sleeping. Some cowards shot me up as they ain't want to see me breathing. Nice try, but my bosses never die. Fresh out the hospital, stitched up, getting high. In the game that I pick.